Welcome. So this is going to be an energy update. I'm very excited to do this reading for you feminines today because I definitely feel like there is a massive shift in the air. If you are new, feel free to subscribe and join the family and thumbs up and check out the links in the box below. From time to time, I do offer private, so all the info will be in the description box and will be updated regularly, okay? For those who do want that from me when I have more availability, and just check it out. My website's there. I update everything, regularly, weekly. So yeah. All right. So I definitely feel feminine. What I'm downloading here, what I got here as I meditated, was that a lot of you feminines are going to be coming into a lot of abundance, and I was picking up a lot of like jealous energy around you feminines. But the craziest part about it is I was also getting a lot of like negative energy from your divine masculine as well, which really shocked me. And this is something that like spirit brought to my attention, that, obviously take what applies, leave the rest. But this is definitely something that was brought to my attention, because what I feel is that there is some divine masculines who are also very jealous of the feminine, and that may not be like, commonly heard. But I guess in this situation, for those who can resonate, maybe you are feeling some, jaded or jealous vibes from your masculine as well. Okay, so obviously, no one take anything too harshly. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I know of late on YouTube, there's been a lot of trolling and garbage going on. So yeah, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, don't take it personally, okay? If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, click off, do a different video, okay? All right, so let's get some cards on this energy, shall we? Let's see what's going on, divine feminines. My God, I feel like a lot of you even have haters at work. I'm hearing the phrase at work. You also have a lot of haters at work, people trying to compete with you, people trying to like get you, like pick on you, or like make you feel bad about yourself in like the workplace. Damn, what is going on? We have the card of marriage in reverse, okay? So this also feels like this card can also represent union. Like the marriage card could literally represent union. So this card is proving that there is no union for the time being. Like you're not in union. So a lot of you could be in separation. A lot of you could not be on good terms with your masculine. I'm also picking up here, there's others of you where you and your masculine are arguing a lot. You guys are going back and forth a lot, having a lot of issues. Child. Okay, so somebody here so these people are immature, okay, divine feminine. So spirit is saying loud and clear, these people around you are immature, okay? They're not on your level psychologically, they're not on your level financially, and they know this, okay? They know that they're not gonna be able to get to you like they used to be able to get to you. And so I feel like you're having to distance yourself, okay? I don't know why this is coming through so strongly. Thoughts, okay, number 3, 18, 16. So we're going low, high, low. Okay, so this has obviously been a roller coaster. This has obviously been some very turbulent energy that others of you have been going through. Not all of you, but there's like a good portion I feel here where you have been going through a lot of like emotional turmoil, because it does feel like people are placing you in a position where you have to defend yourself. You have to be like very quick-minded, with the card of thoughts. So it kind of feels like it almost feels like you're having to think about all the possible repercussions of blocking someone, or, calling somebody out, or leaving your masculine, or, maybe even calling out the karmic. Like there's others of you out here where I feel like you may even be placed in a position where you actually get the opportunity here to call out a karmic, okay? Like this is very strange. I'm getting for somebody out here that you actually work with a karmic, you actually work with them, or yeah, like you see this person at work and they see you. So you're just basically a bunch, so basically you're around a bunch of morons. That's what it feels like, feminine. It feels like you're around a bunch of people who are just really idiotic and trying to like steal your energy, trying to get you down is what I'm feeling here. Family room, distant horizon, and despair. Okay, I'm going to do another row. Okay, this fell over here. High honor, 25. Poverty. Okay, so these people are broke. These people are broke. They're impoverished in their spirit, in their finances. These people are definitely beneath you. I'm getting lots of like Five of Pentacles energy as well. So I feel like the people that you're kind of like bumping into or having a kind of like cross paths with, it's very uncomfortable for you, feminine. It definitely feels like you're not going to tolerate the bullshit. Okay, I will say that. It definitely feels here from the cards that you're not going to take anybody disrespecting you, or especially somebody who is, you know, broke and has no morals or doesn't have like an inner guidance, you know, system, an inner compass system to kind of tell them when to stop and when to, you know, walk away from the situation. So this definitely feels like drama to me. This definitely feels like drama. We have the card of house. So this could be the people in your own household. I hope not. But yeah, I have the card of family. Okay, so this is not, okay, so this is, so for others of you, this is like problems in your own household as well. Like people that literally live with you. Okay, if it's not that, then the other message I'm getting from card 21 and card 20, interesting how they're the same next door to each other, card 20, card 21, is that your masculine's family could be also big haters as well. Especially if you have a child together or you wanted to have a child with this divine masculine, their family is very bitter. Okay, so these are bitter Bettys. Like these are bitter people who see that you're happy and they want to like rain on your parade. They want to like cause problems. So, you know, if you have to check someone, feminine, if you have to check a couple people, you know, Spirit is saying be my guest. Like if you feel like you need to really like physically talk and speak out and defend yourself, then so be it. As long what they're saying, as long as it's not like a physical altercation, you should be good. Because this card over here, I know this sounds kind of funny, but it's not. Like this card over here makes you kind of feel like this is on some like physical altercation kind of energy, where like this person wants to fight you, this person wants to like make an example out of you. And Spirit is telling me loud and clear, feminine, that it's not going to happen. This person's going to be putting their foot in their own mouth. This person's going to be embarrassing themselves. It's not going to work. Okay, toil and labor. So what did I say? This is definitely work as well for a lot of you. These cards about work, career, finances. It feels like people are jealous of you, feminine. Concern in reverse. Now we're going to look into this energy with the masculine. Is this the masculine's energy? Because it kind of feels like it. This card right here. Get some water real quick. We have the card of concern in reverse. So exactly, you're not concerned, feminine. They're bitter and they're pressed about you, but you're not concerned. And what really fucks me up with people today is that they think that you care, but you really don't. And with what people try to do sometimes is try to, like I said in my previous reading, some people they operate on this energy of like any response or any energy is good energy, and it's not. Like I was saying with the other, I did a reading over an hour. It wasn't supposed to be that long. I wasn't expecting it to be that long, but it was. And like I was saying in my previous reading, it's like, why do they expect you to waste your energy on them when they're constantly disrespecting you, feminine? You know, it's that kind of energy. Yeah, like I was saying in the other reading, it's like the masculine, and it was the masculine energy I was feeling. It's like the masculine energy is so accustomed to spewing out negativity, receiving negativity, never being able to break toxic, vicious cycles to the point where when they're operating with you, their divine counterpart, they think it's normal. That's what I was going to say. I kind of slipped my mind. That's what I was going to say, feminine, is like, what I picked up in the other reading, it was such a deep reading. If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend for those of you to watch it. But yeah, like towards the very end of the reading, past like the 40. Oh, they big mad, feminine. My app just closed for no reason. I don't know what happened. My app literally just like froze on me. That never happens. Anyway, resuming, okay, resuming, this message will get out. Like I said in my previous video, there was a lot of energy that I was picking up where the masculine is kind of like, there's, I mean, not to sound, like I said, I'm not going to get technical. If it applies, it applies. I don't want to like offend anybody. So if you don't like what I'm saying, just don't watch, okay? So resuming, like I was saying, the masculine energy is toxic right now. I hate to say that, but what I was picking up in the other reading is like the masculine is so far gone, and the masculine is so used to being in these toxic situations with toxic people and karmics draining them and stealing their energy and their joy and their money, to the point that when it comes to you, feminine, this is why they bitch with you. This is why they argue with you. This is why at every chance they get, they never want to bring you happiness. They never want to fulfill your needs and your desires and your hopes. You know, they never want to encourage you, feminine. Yes, the masculines I'm talking about. A lot of times they don't want to see you do better. Why? Because they feel like you're going to forget about them. Okay, now this is a very strong message. I don't think everybody can handle it. But here's what I will say, like I was definitely picking up on that, okay? And now I'm going to expand that to karmics and haters. It's not just divine masculine. I think that you are just for some reason feminine, you know, and this energy will pass. I'm going to declare right now and put it out in the universe that this energy will pass, because nothing is more ridiculous than dealing with people who are jealous and are angry at you because you're doing well. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, if you're doing well and you're a good person, nobody should have the liberty to try to put you down. And what I feel spirit is saying, feminine, is don't allow anyone to put you down. Like, just the buck stops right there. Like put a halt to that, because if you don't, they will try to, like, I'm hearing like range rove into your energy, and you know, you don't have to allow that. So yes, that's definitely, that reading energy is definitely pouring into this energy where, you know, they feel like any response or any kind of energy or any kind of recognition from you, even if it's super negative and you guys are arguing, is better than nothing. And so that's why a lot of you, every time you're talking to someone, whether it's at work or you're masculine, you feel like you feel feminine, that you can't get any peace. Like, no matter what you do, you feel like you're not feeling at peace, you're not feeling at ease. It's because these other people are so unhappy and so miserable in their own lives that they want to make you miserable just like them. So what you got to do sometimes, feminine, is check people. Yeah, I said it. Sometimes, feminine, we have to check people. We have to let them know what time it is. Okay? And once you check them, walk away with your crown on your forehead and bless, okay? Because like some people really don't understand that no, you can't bring me down. No, you can't get me out of my spot. Like, no, you can't try to make me see myself in a way that I know is not legit. And there's other feminines of you out here where I feel like you've been in situations where you're masculine, unfortunately, where you almost feel like your masculines made you compete with the karmic. You felt like your masculine wanted you to fight tooth and nail over them while they were doing the karmic dirty and you dirty. How does that make any sense? Okay. My gosh. It's crazy going. This is like crazy feminine. So just know a robber never, I just said a robber, a thief, just know feminine, a robber never robs an empty house, okay? The only reason why things are going down this way is because people see that you're elevating and they want a piece of the pie. It's really that simple. Like it's really that simple. The devil. Okay, so there's your confirmation. Whoever this is, however this applies to you in your situation, these people are devils. These people are very jealous. And I hope that YouTube saves my first half of the reading, because on my end it says 4 minutes. Okay, so after the video, y'all let me know what it shows, because they be messing up with the times and stuff on this app a lot. I don't know why they do that. Like the video will be like 30 minutes and they have it as 18 minutes. I don't get that. They gotta fix that. We're going to continue. Those who got to hear it, got to hear it. It is what it is, right? Okay, let's continue. We have the death card, the devil card. Yeah, this could definitely be a Scorpio energy. This definitely could be Sagittarius energy, Capricorn energy, any energy really. But these are just the zodiac signs that these major arcana represent. Okay. Also hearing Leo with that King of Wands card coming out. Could also be a Leo. Okay, alrighty. Something's gonna shift now. I feel it. Okay, 4 of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. Show me 2 more, please. One more. Fabulous. Okay. So Spirit is making this message very clear, okay? You need to like move away, right? Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Block them. Block them. Tell them, listen, we're not gonna play this game. You know, 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is literally about moving to calmer water. Yeah, the Hierophant, I believe, is a Taurus card as well. Yeah. Yeah. 6 of Swords is like, I've had enough of this. I'm not going to put up with this. Okay. So Spirit, when I saw this card, it made total sense. Okay. So yes, feminine. Yes, feminine. Spirit is saying you've been dealing with these people, okay, for far too long. Like you've been, I almost feel like people are trying to place you back, like put you back, like have you go back to how you were before you were awakened, before you were aware of how the world works, before you had all this knowledge and all this abundance. It's almost like people want you to crash and burn. But I'm here to tell you, God is saying it's not going to happen, feminine. They can try and try and try, but not every single arrow is going to hit its target, right? People can try to shoot their arrows at you all they want, but it's not going to land. It's not going to land. So regardless of whatever, you know, the public outcome is or whatever's going on in your environment, what Spirit is saying is that means nothing, okay? It's going to fall back on them. They're going to get their karma. They're going to get their consequence. And honestly speaking, I don't even have to say karma. What Spirit's telling me to say for you all is like, I don't even have to say karma. It's just the law of the universe. Like literally, like when you put out bad energy, bad things will happen to you, right? So for you feminines out here who are asking me like, okay, saying I put out good energy, I'm a good person, why is this happening? It's happening because they're trying to attack you. That's what it is. It's an attack. You know, that's what the devil does. The devil attacks for a reason. What does the devil do? It kills, steals, and destroys. It's a master manipulator. Okay? Now let's kind of pull some cards and see who this devil is. Because let's get specific now. So when you're getting attacked, you have to you have to be in defense mode, protective mode. You gotta like, when you're getting attacked, you have to have a shield, right? So whatever that means for you, whatever that means for you, okay? Whatever that means for you. Okay, now this is juicy. I like this. I like this. This is some juicy cards. Okay, so we have high honor, change, and journey. Okay, let me show you. High honor, change, and journey, right? So look at this now. Look at this. There is those of you who are actually going to be moving either to a different residence, out of state, out of the country, okay? This is a message for those feminines who literally are done. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're literally done. There is nothing else that they could possibly do. You have big career goals. You have maybe family that lives somewhere else. Maybe you and your family are gonna move, is what I'm hearing. Okay, this is a confirmation that, you know, you may actually be at a distance from your masculine, okay, from your old friends. This is a confirmation, feminine, that you may not even be around the same circles anymore. So it literally feels like spirit is going to be Six of Swords, okay? So now it's making sense. Now it's making sense. Six of Swords. It literally feels like spirit is going to be moving you away from these people. This does not feel like a choice to me, okay? This energy right here definitely does not feel like a choice to me. 9, 10, 25, 6. Okay, so this just feels like something's gonna spring up, feminine. This could be a work opportunity. This could be family, want to go on. This even could be vacation. If it's not actually moving, it could be just like vacation or going out of town for a couple days with your girlfriends or whoever, having fun. Okay. Unexpected income. Family room. A gift. Okay, so we have the card of share the love in reverse. Nurture. Share the love. Okay, let me move this over here so you guys can see. Share the love. Okay. And change your perspective in reverse. So wow, feminine, it's like while you're making all these big moves, these people are stuck on you. They're literally stuck. They're like, what is divine feminine doing? Why is a divine feminine on vacation? Why is a divine feminine in a new luxury car? Why is the divine feminine getting all this money? They're shocked, feminine. Okay, there are some people in your life that thought that you would literally crumble without them, with unexpected income in the middle. So this is like literally the universe is protecting you. The universe is shielding you. I really want you to understand that the universe has your back. If you believe in angels or God, I mean, whatever you feel led to connect to or say is what I will say for you. Okay. So for some, it's angels. For others, it's spirit guides, whatever you prefer. Okay. They want you to know that they are protecting you and that they're not going to let any harm and danger get to you. And I also feel like a very strong feminine confidence in this card right here. It just feels like you're super confident and you could be getting a soulmate. Okay, I see a soulmate here for others of you. Okay, it's not for all of you with that message, but I get this really strong energy of like somebody who's very beautiful, very confident, very like athletic or very fit. And it definitely feels like you're going to be having some arm candy, okay? And whoever this devil is, they're going to catch on and see that you're very respected amongst your peers, amongst these people who fancy you. You're very highly regarded. You're very, very well endowed. People really adore you and look up to you. So, yeah, so Spirit's also saying here, like, focus on the people who are showing you love. Focus on the people who have your back, feminine. Focus on the partner that actually, oh, happy Friday. Focus on the partner that actually wants to stand by your side, because let me say this, there's nothing more amazing than like believing in yourself and seeing your manifestations come true and knowing that God has your back and that no matter what you go through, like you're always able to bounce back. And I think that your masculine is really having a hard time with this because they've not been able to bounce back. If you had an argument with this person, there's others of you I'm picking up here where you had an argument with your masculine. If you did have an argument with your masculine, they don't understand like how you're able to like go through the fire, go through the trenches, go through all these horrible things, and like you're still flourishing. You're still thriving, like you're still standing, feminine. Nobody can knock you to the ground. Nobody can KO punch you out. Like it doesn't work no matter what left hook or right hook they're throwing in your direction. They can't land a punch, feminine. And I feel like your masculine was trying to make you jealous, okay? There's others of you out here where I feel like your masculine was definitely trying to make you jealous. And their plan is not working. So what Spirit is telling me is that your masculine needs to have a different plan. Okay, we have the card here, number 4 of Just Breathe. So what this card is telling me is that your masculine is having some serious anxiety. They're having a lot of like breathing issues, like they're not sleeping at night, they're not breathing correctly. Recently I did a video that was saying how the masculine was crying themselves to sleep. If you definitely feel that vibe from your masculine, check out that video, because for real, like they are falling asleep and they are crying themselves to sleep because they thought that getting a karmic or even marrying a karmic would make you jealous and make you get on your knees and beg them to come back. And now that they realize that you're on a whole different journey, a whole different path, feminine, of bright change and gifts and income and love suitors, they don't know what to do with themselves because they're like, I thought this person was going to come back like they always do. Like I'm hearing somebody's masculine say, I thought that they would always come back and act like how they did before. Well, I'm sorry, masculine, this is not the same divine feminine that you're dealing with here. Maybe in the past, this feminine was able to, you know, kind of forgive you and forgive you and forgive you, and maybe was, I mean, what I'm getting here is the masculine could have took that as like desperation or being naive, but that was not it at all. Okay, now not to offend anybody, you know, but I want to tell you all what I see in the cards here, okay? There's somebody's masculine here who definitely thought that the feminine was desperate. The feminine would do anything to get this union, and they were sadly fucking mistaken, okay? The feminine is not going to stand around while you're gossiping about her, while you're betraying her. It's not going to happen. So now it's backfired, okay? Everything they're doing, feminine, is going to backfire right back on them. Their family members members, the DM's family members, and the Karmic's family who are gossiping about you, trying to put bad things on you, it's gonna fucking backfire, okay? It's gonna backfire, and it actually already has backfired. That's why Spirit's showing me this card over here. It actually already has begun. The karmic debt that they have to pay and all the consequences of their bad actions and their evil tongue against you, feminine, has to fall. They're already getting it right now. They're experiencing this whiplash right now. Everything they put your way, feminine, they're getting right now. And this is why your masculine is having all these anxiety issues, all these addictions, because they can't cope to know that you may be leaving town. You may be getting married to somebody else. You have a soulmate. A lot of you have a soulmate coming in, and they're like panicking. They're not going to show you this. They're not going to admit it because they have a big ass ego. Don't forget, the devil card speaks to the ego. So this is the card of the ego. So their ego is still trying to poke its nasty head out and try to bite you, feminine, but it's not working. And so what happens when an enemy of yours tries everything and it's not working? They give up. They fall. They crumble. They accept defeat and they walk away with their head down low in despair. We had the card of despair earlier. Let me show you. All your haters, feminine, all the people who betrayed you, let me show you what they're going to look like. Let me show you what they're going to look like. Spirit's saying me, show them, show them. I'm going to show you what they're going to look like, fam. This is what they're going to look like. They're going to look like this. They're going to look in despair, impoverished, broke, busted, and disgusted. They're going to, a lot of them are going to die. You heard that correct. A lot of these people are going to die, coffin. They're going to be in jail. They're going to be imprisoned behind bars. And they're going to have bad health. The bad health, the STDs, the excessive smoking, the abuse of food is going to lead to this. They're going to die. They're going to go to jail. They're going to be impoverished. Let me show you the poverty card right here. And I really feel, feminine, like Spirit's just been waiting for these people to show their true colors. All these people, feminine, are just showing you their true colors. That's all that's happening here. No reason to panic, no reason to freak out. All these people are just showing you their true colors. That's all it is. They're revealing themselves, okay? Yeah, this person, okay. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This person could have had a really, a huge problem with temptation, okay? Their base chakra with their stability and their ability to discard temptation, okay? To not get caught up in low vibrational things. So I definitely feel with the card number 1 and card number 8. Now, 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 by itself in its significance is very powerful. So is 888 and number 8. 8 speaks to infinity, unlimited abundance. So this is you, feminine. Like, this is talking about you and all the powers and all the ability that you've been able to create. You're manifesting this new reality for yourself, okay? And so don't be surprised, feminine, if your masculine does not know how to come at you, does not know how to talk to you, does not even know how to court you, because you're not the same person that they knew. You're just simply not the same person that they felt was like you crawling on the floor. Like, for some reason, I'm getting this energy of like a masculine thinking that a feminine was like crawling on the floor. I'm gonna switch candles. Was like crawling on the floor. And like, I almost feel like trying to make it kind of like turn out to be this thing where like you need them and they don't need you. Like you're nothing without them. And I feel a lot of people in your life, feminine, were kind of carrying this crazy arrogance. What Spirit is saying to me, these people were carrying around this crazy ass arrogance of like, you know, you need me. You need me and I don't need you. And I feel like, feminine, you didn't know this at the time. Like all the while, all you were trying to do is love these people and help these people. And I feel like it's really just, these people are revealing themselves, feminine. I can't say it enough. In the next few weeks, people are going to be revealing their true colors. Everything that you thought that they were, they're going to be, they're going to turn out even worse. You're going to see that there's a lot of skeletons in those closets, feminine, okay? And so spirit is going to take the blindfold off of both of you guys' eyes, and they're going to see that you're not a person to be messed with. And what you're going to see, feminine, is that these people were never shit to begin with. That's what you're going to realize, that these people were just like blocks. These people are literally just blocks to your success. And I feel like spirit is like, enough is enough now. You know, we've given this person a chance to get it right. They don't want to get it right. So too bad, too sad. Okay. And that's really what I'm seeing here. Let's see what other cards we got. Any other messages, spirit? They want me to pull 5 cards in the masculine for you all. Yeah, spirit is saying the next few weeks of over the next, they said be specific, 1 to 2 weeks. 1 to 2 week span. Okay, you're gonna be getting news. You're gonna be hearing things that you never thought you would ever hear or ever see, and the truth is gonna come out. So for all you feminines out here who are like, I know something is not being shown to me, I know for a fact that this happened, but I don't have enough confirmation, you're gonna get your confirmation, okay? You are gonna get your confirmation, because I feel like you're done with these people. Like whatever has been going on, feminine, I feel like you're over it now. You've outgrown these people. You've outgrown these circumstances. Maybe you've even outgrown where you live. I keep hearing a change in address. Like, you've outgrown a lot of things. So, you know, if you really want to progress the way you want to progress, feminine, you can't allow these people to get in your head and to get in your aura and bring you down. You know, see them as the peasants they are. They're dust. They're goo under your shoe, feminine. These people who are trying to steal your energy and make you mad, who the hell are they? You see what I'm saying? Who are you in this world if all you do is try to hurt someone intentionally? It's one thing where you know, you're having a bad day and you're not trying to hurt nobody, but it's another thing when you're trying to intentionally make someone feel like garbage. And I feel like a lot of you feminines, you're turning the corner now, where you're seeing people for who they are. And I feel like spirit is saying you need to accept this, okay? Even with your masculine, even with your, I know this is gonna hit a nerve for some people. I know it's gonna hit a nerve for some people, but even with your masculine, okay? Those rose-colored glasses, we had the Neptune retrograde, we had the Saturn retrograde, we had the Mercury retrograde, okay, Pluto retrograde. You think all those things are happening and with the retrogrades for no reason? Those rose-colored tinted glasses are coming all the way off. They're not even going to be on your nose tip. They're not even going to be on your head, your hair, none of that. Those rose-tinted glasses are going to come all the way off, feminine. Okay? And so if you are seeing your masculine as this perfect person, which nobody is perfect, I feel like spirit is saying, we're going to have to accept these flaws now. We're going to have to see them as human beings, because if we're going to see people as what they're not, we're going to misjudge them. So I feel like spirit is saying, feminine, that, you know, they got to reveal this. They gotta bring these haters out. They gotta bring these karmics out. They gotta show you in your face who these enemies are, so that you know them by name. So you, feminine, you know them by name, so you could take them down. You could block them. You could know that they are distractions, and you could eradicate them out of your life. Simple. Because how else are you gonna know? How else can you identify? Like, it's like a frenemy. Like, you have a friend and this person's a fake ass friend, and every time you turn your back, they want to stab you. It's like, at some point that mask is gonna come off. It's gonna fall off, and when it falls off, you can't say nobody didn't tell you so. And feminine. And feminine, it's not to get back at you. It's not to make you suffer, because I feel like a lot of you feminines, are like, why would I suffer? Like, why do I have to suffer? Well, you don't have to. Like I said, you have to be conscious and aware. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to let what they say affect you. You know, it's a choice. It's a choice. I'm not saying it's easy, but I feel like Spirit is saying that these next few weeks, they're going to have to really peel back the mask. They're really going to have to take off those glasses and show you what's been hiding, because I feel like I'm going to say this and I feel I need to say this. There's a lot of you out here where you have a lot of enemies and you are getting attacked and you are having setbacks and you didn't know why. Okay, and not to scare you, but I feel like the universe wants to reveal these people so that you can fight back, so that you can protect your energy. Okay, because like I just said, if somebody is smiling in your face and you don't have discernment or you don't have all the knowledge, you don't want to prejudge, you don't want to judge wrongly, so now the universe has to step in. So we have a tower earlier, did we not? We have a tower card earlier. Let me show it. Oh, this water's good. And everybody drink water. It's summertime, it's very hot, okay? Stay hydrated, okay? Stay hydrated. So, yeah, we did have a tower card earlier. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We have a tower card earlier. So like I said, these illusions are going to fall. Neptune retrograde. Okay, all these things that you were like the idea you had in your head about a masculine or a karmic or a co-worker or a secret relative who's an enemy or a frenemy, like all that's going to come to a stop now. Okay, all that's going to come to a stop now. You're going to have to accept who these people are, the good ones and the bad ones too. This card fell on the floor. Two of Swords. Hopefully it doesn't look too blurry on that end. So my computer looks a bit blurry. Let me see. I'll see in a minute. Yeah. Oh, it's all right. It's fixed now. Before it looked blurry. Yeah, and definitely like see the Eight of Cups. The masculines and the karmics are not gonna, well, I should not even bundle them. Okay, I shouldn't even bundle the karmic and the masculine. The masculine's not gonna like this reading. The masculine's not gonna like this one bit, okay? So make sure you have protective crystals. I said what I said. Make sure that you have things in your environment like sage crystals, meditative music, good influences, good vibes, because I feel a lot of jealousy, you know. I feel a lot of jealousy, feminine. I really do. I really do. I really do. And the sad part about it is it feels like it's also being directed in your direction from the masculine as well. So imagine, so feminine, imagine that. Imagine that you have haters at work, you got haters on social media, you got the karmic hating on you, trying to put black magic on you, trying to send evil energy your way. And then on top of that, you have your masculine trying to argue with you. That's crazy. That just proves, feminine, how amazing you are, that you can withstand all that BS and still be a victor and still be able to conquer all your battles and guess what, and elevate and get promotions and to level yourself to a point where these peasants can't even touch you. Like, you're going to be in a position very soon, feminine, where these people are going to be wanting to come back in your life because they did you dirty. But I'm here to tell you, the Spirit's telling me to tell you right now, don't open that door back up. Don't open that door back up. If you close that door, don't open it again. If somebody has betrayed you and has put a knife in your heart, they do not deserve you. I don't care who it is. They do not deserve you. All these cards are red. Root chakra again. Root chakra energy again. Look at all these red cards. This is unbelievable. It's all red. It's all red. It's all red. Yes. Yes, feminine. Yes. You're going to be teaching people. A lot of you are mystics, saints, okay, intuitives, like major empress vibes. You're going to be teaching people. You're going to be leading people to the enlightened path with all this beautiful knowledge. You could have actually a puppy, or you're going to be getting a puppy. Okay, for others of you. Yeah, like you're going to be in this boss energy, this amazing queen empress energy, and nobody's going to be able to touch you. I swear, nobody and nothing feminine is going to ever get you down. There's those of you out here where I feel like you felt like you were pushed down and kicked down and spit at, you know, and I've been there, feminine, and you felt like, you know, you cried out to God and said, you know, what's going on? Like, you know, you never complained, you never explained, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you felt bad. You felt like, wow, you know, sad. Like, why is all this happening? And what I'm hearing Spirit say is like, they had to reveal some things to you. Two of Swords. They had to show you how strong you really are. Because unfortunately, feminine, it's very unfortunate. If we don't go through trials and tribulations, we do not know how strong we are. We do not know how powerful we are most of the time. Life is very busy, right? People are very complicated. So what happens is that we lose sight of our own individuality in terms of standing out from the crowd and forging our own path, and whatever makes us happy. But it's just the simple fact that we live a life, we live in a world where there's a lot of negative energy, you know? And so what I feel like the cards are saying, feminine, is that it's only proof that you did it. You could do it. Like, you've only just solidified how amazing you really are. Like, you've only just solidified, not only to your haters, not only to your divine masculine, but you've proven it times 100 to yourself. And for that, you should be so happy, because you know what, feminine? You passed the test. Not everything that bad happened to you was a test, but for a lot of you, it was a test. It was a test to push you out of your comfort zone. Because now you're going to be a teacher. You're going to be a leader. You're going to be a boss, literally. For a lot of you, you're going to be a boss. Once upon a time, you're working a bunch of pack of hyenas and rude people. Now you're going to be bossing these people. Now you're going to be the manager of these people. Now you're going to be the example, a good example for these people. And they're going to look up to you, feminine. That's why I'm saying all these people are going to come back around and say, can you please forgive me? They're going to come back around, feminine, asking you to forgive them. And, you know, you're going to have to use discernment. But like I'm saying to you, what Spirit is saying me to tell you is like, if anybody in a major way hurts you, do not open that door. Because unless they learn their lesson and they've changed, you can't trust that. You know, you can't trust that. So you have to just be mindful that evil people do evil things and haters always hate. That's just a sad reality. We live in a world of yin and yang, good and bad, up and down, left and right. And it's not always perfect. No, it's not always perfect. No, it's not always fair. It's really, really not. Oh, you're so welcome. You all are so welcome. I have my chat on my laptop, so I was looking over. But you're going to be strengthening bonds. So now going back to love, feminine, this is very exciting. I want to tell you the truth now. You are going to be with a soulmate, okay? For, I'm going to say 40 to 50% of you, you are going to find a soulmate. Are you going to pick your soulmate over your twin flame? I don't know. Let me just lay the cards on the table just like that. This is a lot of soulmate energy. You see how the lady has her head on this guy's shoulder? That's a rock. That's a confidant. That's a partner she can depend on. This person can depend on. Man or woman, anybody watching, any gender, okay, any sexuality. This is gonna be a partner that you can feel safe with. Safe. Okay, this could be your masculine for others of you. Okay, if it's not a soulmate, it definitely could be your divine counterpart. Absolutely. Let's get some clarifiers for that. Actually, I want to get some clarifiers for that. And we even have the card of open up in reverse. Let me show you that card real quick. We have the card of open up in reverse. So what did I tell you, feminine? What did I tell you, feminine? Spirit is saying, do not open the door. Oh my God, it literally says open. It says open and it's in reversed. This card is upright. This card is upright. This card is upright. This is the only card in reverse. So I know what I'm saying. My intuition knows I know what I'm saying to you all. Yeah, there's somebody or something that you don't need to open yourself back up to. Like, that's expired. And what spirit is saying is that it's only gonna harm you. It's only gonna do more damage. Yeah. Eight of Swords fell on the floor. It's only gonna leave you feeling entrapped. That's all it is. Going back to the same old, arguing and bitching and having to defend yourself is ridiculous, feminine. You're so above that. And every single time the masculine, especially, or the karmics try something, I'm like, it's pathetic, you know? They're gonna lose. They really are. And let me tell you, for the masculines who've chosen to fuck with a karmic and pick a karmic over a divine feminine, you're an idiot. You're stupid. And every single thing bad that happens to you, masculine, you absolutely, positively, 1,000%, 100,000,000% deserve. If you've chosen a karmic over a feminine and you've chosen to gossip about your feminine, you've chosen to leave her out in the cold, fuck you. Okay? Hope YouTube don't do nothing, but whatever. Okay? Y'all, we're adults. Okay? We could talk how we talk, right? Yeah, like, that's what I feel. It's like the masculine was hopscotching. I don't know why I'm picking this up now. It's like the masculine was hopscotching like hot potato between the karmic and the feminine over and over and over again. And there's literally masculines out here who really believe with everything in them that the feminine, let me fix this real quick, that the feminine was desperate, bro. Was desperate. They really feel like, oh, you know, she's gonna come back. She always does. Well, you know what? Keep playing silly games and you're gonna win silly prizes. I'll repeat that. Play silly games, win silly prizes. So no, masculine, you can't depend upon the feminine to go back to you. That's your job. That is your job, to go back to your feminine and to make things right. Why do you expect the feminine to go back to you? What makes you so special? You think that the feminine can't find a soulmate? Number 8. Oh my God, this number is following us in this reading. This number is following us in this reading. Number 8. Number 8. Number 8. 8, 8, 8. Number 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. The star reverse. Okay. So yeah, the masculine is like falling from grace, a fallen star right now. Like they feel like they're a fallen star. So absolutely, like, how can you think that the feminine can't find somebody else? They absolutely can. The only reason why they were with you, masculine, is because they wanted to. But guess what? I got news for you. I got news for you, masculine. I got a lot of news for you. If the feminine don't want to be with you, the feminine don't have to. Period. Anybody could choose to do whatever they want. The masculine did. The karmic did. The karmic did, the masculine did. So who's making the rules here? You know, why is there this rule book against the feminine, but the masculine could do goddamn everything they want? And then they still expect the same thing from the feminine when they keep playing games. On my channel, it don't fly. It doesn't pass the sniff test. It doesn't pass the smell test to me. That people are that delusional to think that the feminine can't be in love or have love elsewhere. Nobody said that for one. And if we want to get technical, people in the twin flame community even have proved that. They've said that. For those masculines who are like, oh, that's not true. You want to bet? You want to bet? Life can get so crazy in a blink of an eye. 1 second you're in cloud 9, the next second you're in hell. Metaphorically speaking, hopefully, okay? So masculine is a situation now where you're expecting the feminine to open up. You're really expecting this feminine to go back towards you. And it's not going to happen that way. Something is shifted, okay? It's up to you. If you want the feminine back, if you want to make things right, you have to prove it, okay? The person who did things wrong, the person who stepped out in the relationship is the person, in my opinion, who should be making the effort. You both should be making you both should be putting in effort, absolutely. But it's not the feminine's responsibility to read your mind and to go back and keep asking you, are you ready now? Are you ready now? Do you want to commit now? No real feminine is going to do that. No real feminine is going to keep checking the temperature. A real feminine is just going to go about their damn day and say, forget this. I don't need to do this. I don't need to keep checking. You're not my child. The masculine is not a child to the feminine. And if the masculine has some kind of sick and twisted view of the relationship or the connection, it needs to be broken, is what I feel Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying some masculines have this twisted view of the feminine, like more of like a blanket, more of like a fixer upper kind of energy. Not on my channel, not in my world, not in my belief. I don't think that anybody is here to fix anybody. Now, I'm not talking about career. I'm talking about relationship wise. People are not placed here on the earth to be constantly abused and having to run behind someone to say, are you going to commit now? Are you going to act right now? That's what people's jobs are to do. In the health or medical or coaching or whatever, that's their job, is to help you guys figure out your blocks or the masculine's blocks or whatever. But it's not the feminine's job or anybody in a relationship's job or connection's job to be chasing behind you saying, are you going to change now? Are you going to change now? That's pathetic. And I'm sad to say it, but that's what I think the feminine was doing. A lot of you feminines can relate out here. Not all of you, but a good amount can relate. You felt like you were trying to change this person, trying to make this person see like they're wrong and what they've done to you. And every single time it fell short. It fell on deaf ears. It fell flat. It didn't work. So what a lot of feminines have done is say, you know what? I'm going to let you experience this for yourself. I'm going to let you be with a karmic, get sick, have all these issues. I'm going to let you go through your own BS because I'm not going to be a part of this. I'm not going to get wrapped up in this. Is what I feel a lot of feminines are saying. I'm not going to fall for the okie doke. I'm not going to force you to change. Either you want to be with me or you don't. And that's what a real feminine does. A real feminine's not going to be petty and compete with a karmic and compete with people who are bullies and gossipers. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen that way. A feminine that goes on that low level is probably not awakened and probably doesn't know or have their priorities straight out. So no one's perfect. I'm just saying most feminines are not going to put up with that. They're going to read the signs, read the signals, and they're going to understand that it's not their job. It's not the feminine's job to fix the masculine. I'm sorry, it's not. It's really not. It's the masculine's job to fix themselves, to improve themselves, to enhance themselves how they see fit. If the masculine comes around and says, I don't want to change, I don't see a reason to change, forget you, then that's all the proof you need. If the karmic comes strutting along to the masculine and the karmic takes the masculine away, that masculine is not yours. And that's just the reality. If that karmic can take your masculine away permanently to the point where he's dogging you out, trash talking you, that's not your life partner. That could be your twin flame or your soulmate, but that's not your person for the time. That's not your person for the time being or for that season of life. That person's doesn't belong to you at that point. Because if any woman can come along, let's be real here. If any woman could come along and make your masculine hypnotized and change his mind away from you, that's not your person. Why would it be your person? Why would your person easily fall for temptation when you're the best thing that ever happened to them? Why would that? I don't understand that. Okay, that makes no sense to me. Like, yes, people are attractive. Yes, people, there's always somebody better looking. But are we going based upon looks or are we going based upon a connection? Which one is it? Which one is it, masculine? Are we going based upon looks and all other petty things in the world, or are we going based upon an actual real connection? So that's what I'm saying. If you're out here and you're watching and you're feminine or you're masculine is doing that and actively choosing to disrespect you, that's not your person. There may still be the connection, there may still be that, but that person most likely was a catalyst for you. That person was a lesson for you. That person was not your everything and end all be end all, because a leopard doesn't change its spots, people. If somebody will cheat on you over and over and over again, they're going to keep doing it. And I'll give you an example. It's like, celebrities we see, just as an example, because celebrities have public lives, so it's the easiest to draw the example from. It's like when we see people in the media where their partner is always cheating, but they keep taking them back. And what happens? People start to laugh at them. People say, oh, well, they deserve it. Because we told you that person was bad. We told you that this person was a dog. Khloe Kardashian, love you, girl, but you got to stop it. Okay, Khloe Kardashian is always with cheaters. She's changed her whole life, Khloe Kardashian is a perfect example. Changed her whole body, changed her whole face, changed her hair color, her fingernail. The chick has changed everything about her to be more attractive to the kind of man she likes, right? And even had a kid. No matter what she does, that dog of a man, Tristan Thompson, always goes out and embarrasses her. Perfect example. She thinks there's a connection, there's love there. They had a child, so obviously that child is their spiritual connection to source. Obviously that child had to come through them, and that's beautiful. But as a lifelong partner, he's not it. And that's what I feel a lot of people on a real note are going through. They're going through a situation where maybe there's a child or a business or a catalyst experience or a spiritual lesson or a deep friendship bond or something like that they had to gain. But that is not their marital spouse. That is not the person that God has assigned for them to walk this earth with. And if that same person was a dog and does change, it's that, how that's going to be confirmed is because that person steps up. That person comes back to you and says, I was a dog. I was a bad person, and I now know that you are the person I want to get married to. But if a person never has the humbleness and nimbleness of mind and sound mind to come back in your direction and apologize, that person's not your person. That person will never be your person. You know why? Because that person has no honesty. The person's not honest. So if a person is honest and for you, they're going to be transparent. If a person's not being transparent with you, it's because they're lying. It's just that simple. It's like, let's say for an example, it's like if somebody was trying to get a surgery, right? But when you go get a surgery, the doctor has to prove that they have these qualifications. You know, there's normally like a certificate or a degree or a diploma on the wall, or they, you know, they've been licensed. And then versus the people who have no medical knowledge and they go do all these, just an example, they do all these surgeries and then somebody gets sick and dies. It's just like that. It's like they come to you with the same outfit, the same persona, the same thing, offering, you know, what they offer, but they have no credentials to back it up. It's like if a masculine is coming to you and saying, you know, I want you to be mine, but their actions are not proving that. Their actions are not proving any of that. So what I'm saying is, if that's really your masculine or really your life partner or really your husband or wife one day, that person has to prove that. We're not feminine. We're not just going to give this good, deep love away by any stretch. We're not just going to give this deep, deep love to just anybody. They got to pass a test. They got to prove why they should marry you, why they should be with you. Anybody should be able to offer you something. It's like, what do friends do? What do real friends do? Real friends give you the ability to cry, to be angry around them, to tell them you had a bad day. What do fake friends do? Fake friends only want you around when they could party with you, or they can make you look good, or they can, you know, give you some tips or, you know, information. But a fake friend is never going to be there around you or want to be around you when you're going through the hellfire and you genuinely need somebody to help you out of a bad situation. A real friend's going to be there, even if you guys are not that familiar with each other, or you guys have not been friends for years and years. It doesn't matter. You could have a real friend that you've only been friends with for 6 months. And that person you just met for 6 months is better than the person you had for 10 years. That friend is so transparent and is so loving and so caring for you that they almost feel like a soul sister, or you know, a soul brother, like somebody like a soulmate. They're part of your soul family. You see what I'm saying? And real friends and a real partner and a real divine masculine will give you that ability to be that way, to be vulnerable. I think that a masculine who's not really the end goal, like the ultimate person, is not going to give you that. Is not going to give you the space and opportunity to cry on their shoulder. Spirit pulled this card out for a reason. I really believe with everything in me, this is not going to be, everybody who watches this video is going to get a different message. I'll just say that right now. Okay. Different people are going to get different messages, but what I'll say right now is I believe that this card came out for this collective for a reason, for this reading for a reason. And it's saying, you deserve this. You've been crying out for this kind of love, and you're going to get it. Okay? But if it's with your masculine, there needs to be a lot of secrets that come out. There needs to be a lot of skeletons out of the closet. That's the only way that you guys are going to get back to this, is if this person turns this upright, open up upright, actually opens up to you, and is not only demanding you to open up, but they're going to be opening up now to you. That's what I feel Spirit is saying. It's going to get to a point where this person's going to have to drop their guard, drop their persona, take off their false mask, and finally be real with you. Because until that moment happens, it's not going to happen. That's the reality. Until these tough conversations and these secrets are not revealed, it's not going to come into alignment. It's not going to happen. So I'm going to end this reading on this note, because somebody needs to hear this reading today. I'm going to end this, and trust me, I'm not going to read the cards or listen to a message that I don't feel I could take for myself. Every single reading I've ever done on my channel, ever in history, I can always learn something from. I've learned from all my readings, and I feel this so deeply to my core as well, that if you really claim this person's this and this person's that, prove it. This person should be able to prove that. And that's just the bottom line. If you can have a bad day at work and you cannot cry on your person's shoulder like this, if you're going through a crisis and this person is never there, why the hell are they around? Why are they in your life then? Why are they you're so welcome. Why are they in your life? Just like friends or family. Just like friends or family. Why the hell, right? Why the hell would you support and be around a friend or family member that is nothing but negative, nothing but facetious, nothing but carnal, nothing but materialistic, nothing but selfish? Why would you want to pour into somebody's life who has no gratitude? My bracelet says gratitude for a reason. I wear this bracelet almost every day now. Of course, I wash it and I have my jewelry cleansers and all that. It has a pretty gold heart in the back, circle on the back. This one has I had another bracelet that had a heart on it. And this is what people need nowadays, is gratitude. And to not take people for granted, because that's why I feel the masculine is done to you. I feel that for whoever I'm talking to, your masculine's taking advantage of you. They've taken advantage of your kindness for weakness. They've twisted it. They've made it seem like you were weak, that you were, easily manipulated. You are easy to manipulate. And that's not the case. You were trying to build upon the love. You were trying to build upon the connection. So what Spirit is wanting me to say is this. Let this person prove to you why they deserve to be in your life. If they can't prove it, they can get the fucking stepping. If this person can't prove to you why you should give them a second, third, fourth, fifth, 100th chance, they're not the one. And God will reveal that to you. If they are the one, be patient. If they are the one, be patient. But let this person for a chance give into your life, pour into your life. You've been pouring into them. You've been trying to give them all your love, all your dedication, all your everything. When are they going to do the same thing back? When is a feminine going to get the same respect or time of day? When has a feminine ever been matched on the same level of emotional depth? Never. I've never really seen it. It's very rare. In the press, in our everyday lives, in our own relationships we see around us, right? We have family members, we have family where there's that one good aunt and uncle where they're always in love and always helping people. And what do we have? A bunch of other people in the family who are divorced or are arguing or in strife, right? It's rare. It's rare. And so with a love like this, what I'm getting from Spirit Feminine, with a love like this person needs to step it up. This person really needs to step this up, or they don't deserve you. And I know people don't like the word deserve. The word deserve sounds kind of like, ooh, but that's what it is. That's what it is. A soulmate could easily deserve a feminine if she wanted or he wanted, because why? They're there for you. They're there. They're showing you the love. They're showing you they care. They're calling you. They're giving you presents for your birthday or whatever. They're not selfish like that. Okay, sorry, but I mean, let's take it a step further. Which friend are you gonna go to the depths for? A friend who's selfish and is very materialistic and not genuine with you and is trying to use you, or maybe is just very finicky, very wishy-washy? Or are you going to be with a friend who is checking in on you and you're checking in on them and their family, and there's a deeper level of, like, you're going to obviously go with the friend. You're obviously going to invest more in the friend that you feel you can get a range of emotions from, a range of experiences from, versus a friend who is very one-dimensional, very 2D, very 3D. They pick and choose when to be your friend. They pick and choose. Versus the friend who doesn't care what you look like, doesn't care if you have all this designer on you, doesn't care if you have a brand new G-Class Mercedes, doesn't care what you drive, for God's sake. Is your friend in the rusty car, in the luxury vehicle, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you got. That friend is always there. And that's what I'm talking about with the masculine and the feminine energy that I'm seeing here. It's that kind of vibe where, is a feminine going to go for a soulmate who is going to not care about what they look like and if they're better than the karmic and all this bullshit? Or is a feminine going to go for the divine masculine, the twin flame, who is always picking a fight with them, always being selective, always being carnal? Which one would the divine feminine pick? Which one divine masculine would the divine feminine pick? Obviously the soulmate, right? So why are you bitter? Why is the masculine bitter and mad now that they can't step up? So the message is simple, masculine. Step up or get lost. Either you can be that person for the feminine, or you can't. Which one is it? Which one is it? And feminine, you be selective. Because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And that's what I feel Spirit wants me to say. Archangel Michael has co-signed this message. Archangel Uriel has co-signed this message, and so has Archangel Gabriel, same thing. Okay? I love you all so much. I love you all so much. And know who you are. Always, and I mean always, stand up for yourself. Okay? No games, no dice, no bullshit. If anybody in your life, feminine, is upset at you for succeeding, for being a good person, for being beautiful, for having a big heart, screw them. Okay? They're not your tribe. They're not the one for you. They don't care. Anybody and anybody who can appreciate what you do in any quantity, whether it's a simple text message or hanging out or a phone call, an email, if you're masculine or anybody else can't appreciate that, they don't deserve you. And whatever falls after that is simply their problem and their fault. Subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.